Since the announcement of the Spa Day Game Pack refresh, many simmers are left wondering which packs will get an update next. The Spa Day refresh actually looks well done and adds new gameplay while updating some of the features in the original pack. I was surprised and impressed with the quality of the new content. I'm happy to see The Sims taking this step towards improving the game, and I hope this becomes a trend. When we think of packs that could use more work, there are some clear candidates that come to mind. So today we're looking at 5 more Sims 4 packs that desperately need a refresh and ideas on how they could improve. Let's go. Number 5. City living. One major complaint I see frequently in the Sims community is that we can't build our own apartment buildings. We can only remodel the existing shells. We need the ability to build apartment lots in any world and build them up from scratch. We haven't been able to do this since The Sims 2, and this is something I miss so much. The apartments in The Sims 2 were notoriously buggy, but I feel if they took the time, they could make them fantastic in The Sims 4. For a game that relies so heavily on build mode, you'd think this would be a priority. I'd also like to see the festivals updated. I find most of them quite boring to play. Once you've done it once, you don't really feel the need to go back. I loved the idea of the flea market. It's the only festival I regularly go to, but it needs work too. I wish there was a greater variety of items available for sale. I'd love to be able to furnish an entire Sims house just with used stuff from the flea market. Number 4, Outdoor Retreat. Outdoor Retreat was the first game pack released for The Sims 4, and it shows. I remember being so excited to try it out, only to send my Sims there once and never return. There just isn't enough gameplay to keep your Sims going back and make it interesting. Here are some ideas on how it could improve. First of all, swimmable water. It would be great if our Sims could go swimming while on vacation in Granite Falls. I see this as a more summer vacation style world, and swimming in the water just seems like it should be included. And what about the ability to make summer camps or scout camps? Maybe the children in Scouts could camp in Granite Falls every summer. When I was a kid in Scouts, I looked forward to our yearly camp out. This would be a great way to make visiting the world more fun and provide more for kids to do. There could be camp counselor NPCs, crafts, hikes, activities. You could do so much with it, this could almost be its own pack. We desperately need new activities and reasons to go to Granite Falls. I love the addition of herbalism, but it could be so much more robust. Add group hikes, a place to have weddings and parties, boating and fishing in boats, archery. It doesn't even feel like camping without activities that you do when you go camping. Number 3. Island living. It's a popular opinion in the Sims community that island living should have been, or feels more like, a game pack than an expansion pack. There's no denying the world of Sulani is beautiful, but again, like so many things in this game, it only provides the most shallow gameplay. What should be a vibrant world filled with life feels more empty and stagnant. Simmers expected actual underwater diving like in The Sims 3, and were very disappointed by whatever this is. There could be an actual diving skill, maybe some real underwater treasure hunting, coral reefs, and other activities that make it worthwhile for the players. And of course, we need better mermaids with their own skill trees and abilities. Right now, they're just boring to play and don't feel like a unique occult type of sim. Hotels and resorts would be a great addition to this pack. Let our Sims stay at hotels for vacation or own and manage their own hotels. Number 2, Get to Work. Get to Work is another pack with some awesome features, but it needs so much improvement. Not just in bug fixes, but also in feature and gameplay additions. However, it does need some serious bug fixes. But how about adding burglars? I can't believe that we got a detective career, but no burglar NPCs. This would be a great opportunity to add NPC burglars and tie that in somehow with a detective career. Maybe playable Sims could become burglars and be put in jail or something. I don't know. Give us burglars! Home businesses. Let our Sims live on the same lot as their retail businesses. In The Sims 2, I always loved having a Sim open a little cafe or shop on the bottom floor of their building while living on the top floor. We need that option back again. And how about ticket machines? To provide an income for Sims running clubs, museums, galleries, gyms, and businesses that don't sell a traditional product. The Sims 2 did a great job of this by allowing you to set prices for customers entering your business. The ability to visit the hospital as a patient. Wouldn't it be great if your Sim could physically go to the hospital and get treated for an illness, like how they go in to have a baby? Give the player a choice of going alone or joining the Sim to get their treatment. And maybe have medications that your Sims have to take or treatments they have to return for, depending on the severity of the illness. Make the sickness more realistic and give consequences if the Sims don't get the proper treatment. Also, I could do without the cutesy disease names, but that's just a personal preference. And most of all, I feel Get to Work needs a complete retail overhaul. This is probably my biggest wish for this pack and The Sims 4 in general. I love retail gameplay, but it feels like such an afterthought in Get to Work. The customers should go to the register to purchase items like they did in The Sims freaking 1. We need better shopping animations, like the Sim picking up an item or a shopping bag or something and bringing it to the register. It would be great if non-handmade items could auto restock on the shelves. And Sims from played households should be able to keep their purchases, like in The Sims 2. I play multiple households, so when I see a Sim from another household purchase something, I would like that thing to actually be in their inventory when I go play them again. Where did it go? Maybe give us the ability to control how many customers can enter a shop at a time to prevent the game from lagging and bugging out. More types of retail stores would be great too. I love aliens in The Sims 4, but they could be so much better. Give them their own skill trees like the other occults and make them more unique. Give them more special powers, a special career like in The Sims 3, and maybe even a spaceship to fly around. I'd also like the ability for your playable Sims to work as employees at retail stores as a career, and an expansion of Magnolia Promenade. I honestly never use this world because it's so small. Expand it and give us a real business district to use for retail. 4 lots is not enough, at least not for me. And number 1, you guessed it, Dine Out. Dine Out, in my opinion, has the opportunity to provide the best restaurant gameplay in the entire Sims series. But unfortunately, the pack just doesn't deliver the experience players expected. There are some fantastic features here, including the in-depth menu and ordering system, the ability to actually create your own menus for restaurants, going inside to eat with your Sims again like we could in The Sims 2, the experimental new foods. But the owning and managing of restaurants, which was a big draw for many players, needs major improvement. When the pack was announced, we were told we could own and manage restaurants by hiring the best and firing the rest. But that wasn't really the case. Our Sims can't work as chefs, hosts, or waiters, which would have been so cool. We can only manage, but not actually work at our restaurants. I could live with that if there was at least some sort of challenge to the management. I feel there needs to be much more depth here when it comes to managing employees, finances, customer feedback, advertising. There's so much you could do as a manager to make it more fun and engaging. The time it takes to eat needs to be decreased. I have to basically devote an entire day or at least half a day for my Sims to go to dinner. Although there has been some improvement in this area, it used to take even longer if you can believe it. It still feels like it takes far too long for your Sims to dine out together. When I was creating this video, it took literally 5 hours for Eliza to get her food from the time they got to the restaurant. Bob had to leave and go to work. He didn't even get to eat. So this is a problem. They got to the restaurant at 12 p.m. and she is eating at 5:40 p.m. I know some people may disagree with my opinion that Dine Out should be the next pack to get a refresh because it doesn't need as much work as some of the others. But in my opinion, that's exactly why it should be next. It wouldn't take long or too much effort to make the pack perfect. They could probably do it in a month or 2, and then we could play an amazing pack while they work on fixing the others that need more help. Now, let's talk about some honorable mentions. Del Sol Valley, the world that came with Get Famous, is just sad. Come on, Sims team, really? This world needs a revamp with nicer homes. For a start, let some builders from the community rebuild the homes in this world. They are some of the worst in the game, and the tiny number of lots is just unacceptable for an expansion pack, in my opinion. My first pet stuff. I think that's all I need to say. Come on. Parenthood. This pack could be updated to be more like Generations, unless they have a Generations expansion in the works that we don't know about. But we need more features and activities for teens specifically. How about acne, prom, sneaking out? There are a lot of possibilities here. Snowy Escape. What can I say about you? In my opinion, you're the worst, most boring expansion pack for The Sims 4, and you need a complete overhaul. There's so much wrong here, I need an entire video to cover it. So what's your opinion? Do you agree with my picks, or are there other packs you want improved? And what new features and gameplay do you think need to be added? Leave a comment down below and let me know. I would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and visit my website at PleasantSims.com for more news, reviews, gameplay guides, and all things Sims. My name is Cindy, and I'll see you with a new video very soon. Thank you so much for watching.